than the slide is. This is why your recoil springs actually really come into play in picking the right size recoil springs. I can't take a Glock recoil spring and put it on this gun, even if it fit and was the same geometric dimensions on there. It wouldn't work because the Glock slide is heavier than this slide, and so this would not cycle reliably with that. You'd have problems with that. The inverse also being true. So that's one of the issues that we run into this. So the simple fact is the physics of his ideology there really don't work. Okay. And again, even without the physics argument, the proof is in the pudding. We see the fouling on the carbon buildup on that ported barrel, or on that compensated slide, I mean. And so because of that, we know that it is without question working. How much it helps is the only debate. But the simple fact is that it does work, and that it does produce those gases upwards, driving the barrel down. Whether it's a negligible amount or not is the portion that's up for debate on there. Now, the other issue that he had is he does have an issue with the magazines, and he says the magazines are $65. Well, sure, they're $65, but generally I pay about 40, 45 bucks each, because we just look for sales, and some gun store online has them on sale at all times. So I've got, I don't know, 20 magazines for this. I've never paid more than $45 for a magazine. That's a lot of money still for a magazine. $45 for a magazine, when I can go buy a PMag for a Glock for like 11 bucks, or even a Glock factory magazine for what, 25 bucks, something like that. That's a lot of money. However, you got to realize this magazine has the highest round count of any magazine of this size, right? This is a 17 round magazine. So in this size gun that has a thinner handle than a Glock 19, but the same, generally the same kind of dimensions, right? About the same handle as a Glock 43X, I get extra ammo. I get at least 2 extra rounds depending on what I'm looking at. That technology to manufacture these, that research and development costs something. So you're always going to pay when you get that. If you want to gain that from a Glock, right, you paid 25 bucks for your Glock magazine, and then you got to go buy some whatever Terran tactical base plate or something, it's going to cost you another 50 bucks, and it's going to stick out the bottom of the magazine well. So the simple fact is that you're paying for more. That's why the magazines are more expensive. As they continue to develop, the magazine prices should come down. Whether that'll happen is anybody's guess, but somebody will eventually start making aftermarket magazines for these that will drop the price substantially.